Can I just say it's a little bit rude that Liverpool have won the league and we've not even had the Champions League final yet, and they've gone, yeah, we'll sign two fullbacks to enhance that position, and we'll also splash 100 million on a new attacking midfielder who's like one of the most sought after players in world football. It's boring. Nobody cares. Bugger off. But if I can drop personal agendas here for a second, then according to online reports, talks between Bournemouth and Liverpool are well underway for Kerkez, and this is definitely one to secure the long-term future of that position for Liverpool. Ripping Bournemouth's left side of their defence completely out now after the departure of Housen. I mean, can you live with yourself doing that? If you can, that's on you, but I think you guys should really be ashamed. Poor little Bournemouth, suffered enough, and you're just capitalising on their misery. You're not just taking candy from the baby, you're taking this hand with you as well, you dirty mother sons of... I'll get to the actual analysis part now and leave my agenda at the door. No, I won't, I'm such a liar. Now, with the nature of Bournemouth's style, which is very direct and based heavily in attacking and defensive transition, Kerkez has excelled with his tremendous qualities and attacking mentality. He's not playing in a team where he will tuck in and look to recycle possession. When Bournemouth get the ball, they attack and they go direct, and he will quickly move forward to support this. Now, this can be with the ball or without the ball. This ability is enabled with his great pace, as this means he can burst away from his marker and overload the wide area with the winger on his side. Carrying the ball, taking a player on down that line, meaning the winger can move inside where he can find that pass, or look to distract the fullback, bringing him inside with him, which then creates the space for Kerkez to attack the byline and get into good crossing opportunities, is something he absolutely has in his locker. Or he can just look to hit a direct ball from deep, whether that be a cross into the box or a switch of play to the far side. Just highlights the direct nature of this Bournemouth team, but how well Kerkez suits it. But I would say his better quality is his overlapping or underlapping run to assist his wide player off of the ball, and it's something that Liverpool have adopted the last season with Arne Slot, and Kerkez fits that mould perfectly. Making an underlapping run past his winger to create space in the half-space area, allowing that winger to move in on their stronger right foot to drive into the centre of the pitch for a shot or a dangerous pass or just a moment of chaos is something he does brilliantly. But he can also make this run not just as a decoy, but to receive the ball deep for a pullback or just a good crossing opportunity, and it makes him a two-way threat. And the issue an underlapping run can cause for the opposition is whose responsibility it is to track that. Does the winger follow him all the way through? Does the midfielder cover the half space? Or does the centre-back cover the run? Does the full-back drop off? And by that time a decision is made, Kerkez with his intense speed may already be free to get his cross away. And if his partnering winger chooses to move inside, then this gives him the invitation to attack the width, and he can quickly occupy that last line, either with his direct movement from deep or maintaining a steady position there. Having Housen on his side to use his passing to find his runs has been a massive help to him, and he'll only end up playing with Virgil van Dijk down that side. It's not a bad swap really, is it that? The timing of his runs and the pace means he can receive it in space, beat in the offside trap, and potentially leaving any marker in the dust. His crossing when he gets into these positions is really good too. Racked up a number of assists, and his ability to curl his crosses makes it hard for defenders to deal with. Reads back post runners brilliantly too, whether that be to the far post or a quick inverted run into the penalty spot. His vision and execution is brilliant. I wouldn't say it's quite Andy Robertson level, but I tell you what, it's not bad still, and his athleticism more than makes up for that decline in crossing ability. It's hard to gauge the true nature of his defensive qualities because of the frantic nature of Bournemouth's play, but his pace gives him the ability to recover quickly and get back into position, and there's a lot of similarities I can draw between Housen and Van Dijk excels at covering the wide area, especially in transition. It buys Kerkez valuable time with his athletic qualities. He can quickly recover and fill in at centre-back, meaning Van Dijk has even more security to produce what we all know is his bread and butter out there. But even on the off chance Van Dijk can't cover around, Kerkez still has a speed advantage to get back down the line and defend against the counter and match a pacey wide player stride for stride. Lacks a bit of physicality in his duels, but what he does have is a bit of tenacity and aggression to wrestle with his player and get close to him and win the ball back and just make it generally difficult for them to get control of the ball. He's got a very Marc Cucurella quality about him, plays with such high energy at such high intensity that he's still hard for wingers to deal with, even if at points he can lack a bit of discipline. Does his pressing duties well, obviously can track the direct threat as I've just spoken about, but if his winger looks to drop into central areas, he'll follow and press and harass to force an error or even intercept the ball to launch a Bournemouth counter-attack. He's shown he plays the high-tempo game very well, his qualities match that style brilliantly, but at the top level you need to be able to adapt and game plan against different teams across Europe and the Premier League. Can he play slower? Can he use his concentration and mental capabilities to make Liverpool tough to play against as well? Also with Frimpong and Kerkez, that's two fullbacks who like to occupy extremely advanced areas, and this is something that Liverpool now have to be conscious of in how they set their rest defence up. I think pros definitely outweigh the cons though, and I'm bloody sick of it. But let me know what you guys think. In a bit, lads.